school shooter showed no remorse in court.
Piece of shit. This bastard took the lives of 17 people. You're done.
Bro, he's smiling.
I never want to see.
Yo, chat, I couldn't be in court in these things, bro. Like, I would probably crash out.
Your face ever again. 17 medical examiners testified about what your bullets did to our children's bodies. And you sat there with the same freaking expression you have now. None. Cold.
What does he have on his shirt, bro?
No emotion.
Killer?
No remorse. What
There's no way.
Animal are you?
Saying pull the trigger, done, no nasty memory.
What the f? Yo, this is insane. There's no way he just said that right now. Nah, he needs to get more than life, bro. He needs to just rot and go ahead and just in jail. He should never ever step foot in a society ever in his life, bro. Like that. I'm being the most nice right now too. I'm being the most nice. Let him rot in jail. He really should get the sentence for doing all this. But let him rot in jail, bro.
This is 17-year-old TJ Lane, a school shooter who wreaked havoc on Chardon High School in Ohio on February 27th, 2012.
At Chardon High School, we had shots fired, gunshots, multiple gunshots. 911.
Chardon High School, we need police up here. Was there someone in the building with a gun?
According to police accounts, Lane entered the school, targeted the cafeteria, and opened fire that tragically claimed the lives of 3 students and inflicted severe injuries on 3 others.
We have an active shooter at the high school.
I saw a kid holding a gun, pointing it towards a group of kids, and getting ready to press the trigger. I looked up, and he shot 2 more, and it hit a group. It hit a kid, and he fell. And another kid was hiding under the table for cover. It was just so scary.
It's crazy, bro. Like, you have all these crazy ass men in the world. And you know what? It starts with the parents, chat. It starts with the parents, bro. These parents be, you know, hunting and doing all this stuff and, you know, showing the kids from when they're young and everything, like, how to kill animals and stuff. That's what it starts with, bro. Like, that killing sensation. They get that from a young age, and then they grow up, and then they think it's, like, cool for humans. Like, they want to explore and shit, you know? Like, that's how they get that way. It's all on the parents, bro. It's all on the parents.
Lane was later arrested and charged with 3 counts of aggravated murder, 2 counts of attempted aggravated murder, and 1 count of felonious assault. Lane's crimes were bad enough, but in court, things got even worse.
Bro.
From the start, it was clear Lane was anything but remorseful. Lane appeared in court with a white t-shirt with the word killer written across it.
VXA, that's facts.
According to reports, Lane wore this shirt because it was similar to the one he wore on the day of the shooting. His lack of remorse only worsened from here.
Saying pull the trigger, the killer's done, no masturbates to memory. Love you.
Bro.
This callous state.
This guy sitting. I know everybody has a right to an attorney, but bro, like, imagine being a lawyer, chat, and having to, like, defend this dude. Oh my god, bro. I would just, like, I wouldn't do it, bro. I wouldn't do it.
It triggered outrage and revulsion, not only among the families of the victims, but throughout the entire country. Now, the victims' parents got a chance to speak to Lane.
I hate you for the pain you have caused, Nick. You chased him down the hall and fired the last bullet that paralyzed him. You're lucky I have to read this because I'd be staring at you the whole time. Why? Why did you do it? Why?
As the victim impact statements were read, Lane would be seen laughing as they explained the damage his actions caused them.
You're really lucky there's so many police in this room right now. You could smile all you want. Why would you want to hurt him? You don't know kind. I will have to eventually forgive you. Otherwise, you will haunt me.
Fuck no, bro. I would never forget this nigga, bro. Like, a stupid ass kid like this doing anything to, like, someone that's close to me, bro. Shit, I would never be able to forgive for that, bro.
You will never, ever be in my thoughts after this.
I hope you have a cold, rough, unkind, harsh prison life with monsters like yourself. I want you to endure years and years of pain and abuse, which is, in my opinion, not harsh enough. If I had my choice, you would die in extreme.
Look at it, bro. He's like one of those kids in school, bro. Like, bro, look at this skinny ass twig. You know what I'm saying? Up hairline, ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? And wants to bully people or whatever, and, like, you know, cries about their life and shit. And he, like, took out his anger on everybody, bro. Like, just because he's insecure, you know what I'm saying? Just because his life is not good at home, whatever. And he takes it out on all these innocent kids that don't deserve it, bro.
extremely slow, torturous death. You don't deserve to take another breath while
Facts.
my 16-year-old son Danny lies in the cold ground because of your disgusting, selfish, and cowardly actions.
Now, Lane would face the judge.
First, the defendant's conduct was without any provocation. Second, it was extreme. He was relentless in his shooting. He repeatedly fired his gun at these victims in sequence, moving in the position to better the aim, inflicted extreme injury, and he kept shooting.
He received 3 life sentences without the possibility of parole. But if you think Lane's story ends here, you're wrong. Because now, we fast forward 2 years to 2014.
Breaking news, TJ Lane, the Chardon High School shooter, on the loose right now.
There's no way! How the f this like this happen, bro?
He escaped this evening from a prison in Western Ohio.
In 2014, Lane and 2 other inmates escaped from the Allen Correctional Institution, Ohio, where he was serving his sentences. According to reports, Lane and the other inmates built an 11-foot ladder, which allowed them to climb over the prison's fence. If you watch closely, we can see Lane and the other inmates making a run for it.
Wow.
One of the inmates got caught only minutes after the escape. But Lane, an already convicted killer, and another inmate were still on the loose, sparking a statewide manhunt.
Bro.
Scaled our perimeter fence, and again, this is an ongoing investigation.
Just spoke with one of the corrections officers. He advised that the 2 that we're trying to track down are both doing life. They've got nothing to lose here, so be alert.
Fortunately, Lane and the other escapee were captured by the next day.
I believe it's the young one, TJ Lane. He's in custody.
Upon his capture,
thank God they
Lane
catch.
would be transferred to a maximum security prison in Lucasville, where he's now serving his 3 consecutive life sentences. While TJ Lane's case is repulsive, it's almost comparable to the
Bro, that, oh my God, bro. This TJ Lane dude, like, he's honestly, I mean, this guy's worse too, but still, I never heard of this TJ Lane guy, but he had the balls to just not care, not have any remorse. And then on top of that, he's over here trying to escape prison and shit. Like, I don't know, bro. Some people need more than a jail sentence, Chad.
monster that is Nicholas Cruz.
My name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018. My goal is at least 20 people with an AR-15 and a couple tracer rounds. I think I can get it done. It's going to be a big event. And when you see me on the news, you'll all know who I am.
Oh my God, Chad. This is what happens when you get no attention at home, when you're a spoiled little brat, and when you are just a fucking nobody that nobody cares about, bro. This is the outcome of this. This is the type of people that be like hating on everybody on Twitter and shit, like the type of trolls in the comments and stuff. This is them, bro. This is them. This is the type of people that want to take their anger out and their sorrows on everybody else, bro.
Event. And when you see me on the news, you'll all know who I am.
On February 14th,
Like, he mentioned the news because he wants attention for this shit, bro. Like, people will go to the extreme for attention, and it's so sad. It's so sad, bro. It's so sad, bro.
2018.
Everybody has to pay
Nicholas
for it.
Cruz, a 19-year-old former student of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, unleashed a horrifying attack, which resulted in the death of 17 people and 17 others to be injured.
Oh my God!
Bro.
I think we got shots fired. Hostile shots fired. 1200 building.
According to reports, Cruz arrived at the school at 2:19 p.m., just 20 minutes before school was wrapping up. Then, he started firing.
Bro.
Cruz immediately fled the scene on foot and ran to a local subway, where he could be seen begging a traumatized student for a ride home. Cruz's rampage became the deadliest high school shooting in the history of the United States. Eventually, he was arrested in a park near the school.
What's going on? What's going on today, bro?
The demons, man.
Demons?
The voices.
Now we go to Cruz's trial.
I don't know how those cops can hold their composure like that and, like, talk to him like he's a regular person, bro. I would not be able to, bro. Matter of fact, I'll probably start beating the fuck that nigga, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, knowing what he just did and shit to all these kids, like, bro.
The main defense Cruz's legal team argued was that Cruz was
and he's lying. Yeah, he's lying about demons because that's what people do. They try to lie about them being crazy and psycho so that they could claim insanity. I forgot what it's called, bro. That's what they try to do so they can, like, lessen their sentence and shit.
Issues because his birth mother used alcohol and drugs during her pregnancy.
At some point, we have to realize that there are women who will continue to abuse alcohol, do drugs, live a risky lifestyle while they are pregnant, do not get proper prenatal care, and that they damage their babies that are growing in their belly. And they damage the brain of the baby that is growing in their belly. There will be more Nicholas Cruzes because there will be more women that drink alcohol when they're pregnant, that poison their baby.
Cruz's self-defense would later be videotaped displaying disgusting acts as the proceedings continued.
When these people are upset about specific things that have gone on from that table, like shooting the middle finger up,
what the fuck, dude? Like, oh my god. I mean, this makes sense because if you're gonna take a job on defending a piece of shit like this, then I expect you to also be a piece of shit. This doesn't surprise me, but it's just like, damn, bro. Like, y'all can't even keep it professional in a courtroom. Like, Jesus Christ.
Court and laughing and joking, Miss McNeil.
Look at this, chat.
When these people have sat in
wow.
this court and watched.
Like the fact that you could sit right by a school shooter in the first place. And then you have the nerve to just like, you know, be laughing and stuff. Like, bro, like, what if that was your son, your daughter that he shot up and stuff? You're not gonna be like this, right? Oh my god, bro. Oh, this video is making me mad.
This behavior from that table, and they want to say that they're not happy about it. What is the problem?
Before his sentencing, family members got the chance to speak directly to Cruz.
And I watched you kill my daughter on video. I saw you enjoying it. You shot her with a single shot.
I am wearing Joaquin's t-shirt.
Wow, bro.
That he wore the night before you killed him.
You shot my kid 4 times. You his marvelous brain and ideas and dreams. You destroyed them. Shot him 4 times. You needed an AR-15 to do that because otherwise Joaquin will have eaten the shit.
Facts. Facts. That's why these pussy ass niggas, they be going and shooting up schools because they can't go to these people directly and go and fight and shit. Cause you weak as you scrawny and nobody cares about you, bro. That's why you want to take a gun and go, you know, have a certain power and shit.
A student who survived Cruz's attack took the stand. Now, after a 4-month trial.
Look his ugly ass, bro. He knows his ass will get beat the hell up by everybody if he tries to take anybody on, bro. That's why, hey, people need their guns. They need that shit so they can have power over somebody because without that, they're nothing.
Judge Elizabeth Shearer will deliver the sentence.
The court imposes a sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Cruz remained emotionless as he received 34 consecutive life sentences. 1 life sentence for each victim murdered or wounded at the...
Bro, that PJ Lane, whatever, TJ Lane, he should have got 34 life sentences too.
Hands of Cruz. His cold demeanor in court was disturbing, but Cruz wasn't begging for mercy for what he did. Unlike 19-year-old Timothy Simpkins.
I understand what I did was wrong. Very, very wrong.
Bro.
And I'm sorry. I truly am sorry.
A former student of
too late for that,
High
bro.
School, who's facing charges for attempted murder.
There is not one excuse for what he did. He didn't need for anything.
On October 6th, 2021, after a violent classroom brawl, Timothy drew a gun from his waistband and opened fire, hitting Zacchaeus Selby and wounding 3 others. In court,
bro.
Timothy's legal team would claim that Simpkins was bullied and attacked by other students, and that he acted in self-defense.
2 boys was picking on him, and so me as a mother, what they was gonna do to him.
Mr. Simpkins was brutally attacked. He was sitting in a classroom doing his schoolwork. That is not high-risk activity.
To make matters worse, Simpkins' family members wore shirts saying "Stop the bullying" in court to try and further this argument.
It's making him look like a monster.
I mean, I believe that he's getting bullied. I don't think it's a lie that you're getting bullied and stuff, but that's not a reason to literally shoot people, bro. Like, I can't remember if they said he killed somebody or not, but still, like, taking someone's life for bullying, like, you got to go get professional help from that, you know, from the schools, from the parents, like it can't result in violence like that, bro. It can't. There's no excuse for it.
Sure. We seen the video ourselves. We were.
But I don't support the bullying though. You know what I'm saying? At all. That's not cool. Bullying is not cool at all. So I don't stand with that, but I also don't stand with violence to that degree.
He's a regular teenager. He's 15.
The prosecuting team argued that Simpkins was anything but remorseful, and the drug offenses he violated while awaiting trial only supported their arguments.
And he was doing drugs?
He is a dealer.
Oh my God, dude.
Everything about him tells you that's true. Did you see a tear at any time in the courtroom when the video was being played at what he had done? Did you see a possible tear when you looked at any of these victims and their families and said, I'm sorry?
Simpkins would then be heard apologizing for what he had done.
I understand what I did was wrong. Very, very wrong. And I'm sorry. I truly am sorry.
Then, the teacher he shot got his chance to take the stand.
And let you know that I sincerely appreciate your apology, and I completely recognize how difficult it must be to admit that. It takes a great amount of courage, but I'm not ready to accept your apology yet. I hear you, and I appreciate it, but I'm not ready to accept it yet. However, for the pain and suffering you have inflicted upon the people I love, I'm not sure if I can forgive you.
The jury deliberated for about 5 hours before reaching a verdict.
Right, members of the jury, I have received and accepted your verdict, and I do find that it is a unanimous verdict of the individual jurors. Having found the defendant guilty of the offense, attempt to commit the offense of capital murder.
Tompkins was sentenced to 12 years in prison, as well as a fine of $6,000. Though Timothy only received 12 years in prison, most school shooters aren't as lucky with their sentence.
Yeah, that was a light sentence, bro. Attempting to kill someone and stuff and then hurting multiple people with gunshot wounds, bro. That should warrant just like 20 years plus at least. At minimum, bro. So 12 years, he getting off easy on that, bro.
Like in the case...
He's lucky he didn't actually kill someone, though, because if he actually killed someone, then it would be way longer, but...
...of Dimitrios Pagortsis.
Shots fired. More shots fired. Additional shots fired. They're having a shooting at the high school. Have an officer down. Shooter not in custody. He's actively shooting. He's in the art room. We got shots fired right now, guys.
A 17-year-old who carried out a horrific school shooting at Santa Fe High School in Texas on May 18th, 2018. The shooting took the lives of 10 people and injured 13 others.
Playing music, making jokes while he's doing it. Had like slogans, like rhymes, stuff he kept saying.
What was he saying?
Like every time he'd kill someone, he'd say another one bites the dust.
Dimitrios.
Oh my God, dude. There's no way. Dude, these kids are insane, bro.
He used a shotgun and a revolver, which he got from his father's closet, to unleash his violence upon an art class at 7:32 a.m.
He first opened fire with a shotgun in which he shot one of my other friends in the head, and her body fell down not too far away from where I was under the table. That is when he turned like this and opened fire with the revolver.
Eventually, he surrendered to the police after concealing himself in a closet for roughly 30 minutes.
Somebody is detained and in custody.
Dimitrios Pagortsis revealed to the police that he had intended to end his own life after the shooting.
Nah, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you want to go around and killing people and shit. Now you need to suffer, bro. These people need to suffer for what they did. Don't put yourself out of that, motherfucker, dude. Nah, bro. I hate when people do that shit. They go do something they're not supposed to, and then off themselves. No, you need to feel the effects of what you goddamn did, bro. You need to rot in jail for the rest of your life. You need to suffer when you die, because you took 10 innocent people's lives for absolutely no reason. Dancing around, singing songs and shit. You need to face your consequences, bro.
Lacked the courage to do so. He also claimed that he spared the students he favored, intending for them to recount his tale.
I was very, very scared. I had to have someone keep me calm.
Trench coat on, pistol in his hand, a shotgun across his chest.
He gave himself up and admitted at the time that he didn't have the courage to commit the suicide, that he wanted to take his own life earlier.
Dimitrios claims to have been a victim of bullying by some students and coaches at the school, a claim that the school contested, but Dimitrios' own father would agree with.
He said, quote, "My son to me is not a criminal. He's a victim. The kid didn't own guns. I owned guns."
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason your kid's an idiot. It's because you, like, chat, what did I say at the beginning of the video? What did I say, bro? It's the parents, bro. They have these guns and these kids freaking use it.
He pulled the trigger, but he is not this person. It is like we see in the movies when someone gets into his body and does things that are not done. It's not possible in one day for the child to have changed so much.
Dimitrios was charged.
That's the thing, bro. He did not change. That's who he was the whole time. You, being a trash parent that you are, did not notice that. Did not pick up on the clues, because you're not focused on taking care of your son. You're focused on trying to teach him manly shit by going out and using guns and shit, or having guns in your house that is easily accessible for him to use. And now he just took all these lives because of you. So honestly, that chat, I be thinking the parents need to go to jail too, bruh. They need to get the same sentence.
With capital murder and aggravated assault against a public servant. He was held without bond at the Galveston County Jail.
And you have been charged with aggravated assault against a public servant. I'm denying your bond on both charges.
It's been 5 years since the shooting, and Dimitrios Pagortzis has yet to begin trial. If convicted, he could be sentenced to a maximum of life imprisonment with the possibility of parole after 40 years. Dimitrios has yet...
What? No. He needs multiple life sentences, bro.
...to apologize for his actions or take responsibility in any way. 10 lives were lost at the hands of Dimitrios Pagortzis.
Bro, 10 lives, chat. 10 people.
The same number of lives lost in the case of Peyton Gendron.
When I first saw him shooting, he shot a woman, he shot a deacon, he shot another woman, and then he went in the store and started shooting again.
Except in this case, the courtroom went exactly how you would expect.
We love our kids. We never go in those neighborhoods and take people out.
Oh, shit.
On May 14th, 2022, 18-year-old Peyton S. Gendron carried out a horrific mass shooting that claimed the lives...
Oh, wait, I remember this one, bro.
...of 10 people in Buffalo, New York. Tragically, all 10 of the victims were black.
Yeah, I remember that, bro. This is like a racist, like, attack, bro. It's so crazy, chat. It's crazy, bro. Because people swear that racism doesn't still exist today, bro. I don't know how else to prove it. All you gotta do, honestly, especially now that Elon Musk bought Twitter. First of all, Elon Musk literally ruined Twitter. Like, Elon Musk is such a big L. He's such a dumbass nigga. And he literally ruined Twitter. Now Twitter's just full of white supremacists and Trump supporters and all this bullshit. But especially now more than ever, especially since Trump got elected, bro, Twitter has been full of just racist shit, bro. I don't get how people just think that racism just went away, bro. Like, obviously we got laws to protect us now, but that doesn't protect us from shit like this happening, bro. From people feeling the way that they do about us, feeling that we are under everybody. And it's not just black people, like any minority, anybody that's not white is just like inferior, bro. And they want, you know, white people to just be on top of everything like it was before, you know, back in the day and stuff. They wanted to go back to that. That's what the Make America Great Again, that's what that shit means, bro. Dead ass. Like, I don't give a fuck when nobody tries to twist their words and oh, no, it's not this. Nah, bro. Nah. The main people supporting the die-hard people, they want that shit to go back to how it was back in the day, bro. Trust me.
To make matters worse, Gendron live-streamed part of the attack for viewers to watch at home. Gendron was apprehended at the scene. After his arrest, police searched Gendron's home, only to find a 180-page manifesto.
Yeah, Twitter used to be literally funny as hell. It used to be good, and then Elon took over, bro. Elon took over, and he ruined this shit, bro.
It showed a map of the store, racist remarks, and outlined a plan of how he was going to execute his attack. Now we go to court, where Peyton is facing 10 counts of committing a hate crime resulting in death, 3 counts of committing a hate crime involving an attempt to kill, 10 counts of using a firearm to commit murder during and in relation to a crime of violence, and 3 counts of using and discharging a firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence. During the trial, he remained emotionless as his victims would explain the impact this event had on them.
To me, killing you is the easy way out. One day, I hope you find it in your heart to apologize to those 10 families who you've shattered their lives.
Every day of your life, think about my family and the other 9 families that you've destroyed forever. We love our kids. We never go in those neighborhoods and take...
But for some, words aren't enough.
Don't do it.
A father lunges at Peyton, forcing him to be escorted.
Like, Chad, like, how can you control your emotions in a situation like this, bro? Like, you can't even blame the guy, bro. Like, I feel like I would do the same shit.
And the courtroom to erupt. Gendron pleaded not guilty on May 19th, 2022. However, on November 28th, 2022, he changed his plea and pleaded guilty to all state charges, including murder, domestic terrorism, and hate crimes. Now, he faces a judge to learn his sentence.
There is no place for you or your ignorant, hateful, and evil ideologies in a civilized society.
That is correct.
There can be no mercy for you,
That
no
is correct.
understanding, no second chances. You
Yes.
will never see the light of day as a free man ever again. It is the judgment of this court for your conviction under the first count of the indictment, a domestic act of terrorism motivated by hate in the first degree, an A1 felony, that you be sentenced to life imprisonment without parole.
Gendron received a sentence of 11 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole. Just when you thought 11 life terms were bad enough, we meet a 15-year-old who took it one step further.
Everybody gets picked on, everyone gets bullied. This kid just wanted attention, I feel.
On March 5th, 2001, tragedy struck Santana High School in Santee, California, when 15-year-old Andy Williams opened fire on his school, taking the lives of 2 and wounding 13.
In my 15-year-old head, these are small rounds. I understand I'm going to be shooting at people, and I understand the potential for harm is there. But for whatever reason, I separated like actual harm from potential harm, and I thought that as long as like I'm considered enough of a threat to have all these cops show up like in a big huge force, then they'll kill me, and all my problems will be solved.
Reports.
Bro, what the fuck? Like, I don't ever support offing yourself or whatever, but it's like, dude, like, you want to die so bad. Like, why don't you just do it to yourself? I mean, like why do you have to ruin other people's lives just because you don't want to? You know what I'm saying?
That Williams had endured bullying and harassment from fellow students at Santana High School. He had attempted to seek help from a school counselor a few weeks before the shooting, but was turned away because the office was busy.
A lot of the bullying stuff, I was too ashamed to admit. All the sexual abuse, I didn't tell anybody about. I was like too ashamed to admit I was victimized.
Williams commenced his terror.
Okay, we sympathize with you, bro, but you still don't have to kill someone, bro. Like that's not an option.
His bathroom, where he fatally shot Brian Zucker, a 14-year-old freshman. Exiting the restroom, he indiscriminately fired at other students and staff, injuring 13 individuals.
Bro.
Where he also took the life of Randy Gordon, a 17-year-old senior.
Wow,
Williams
bro.
was eventually...
And, bro, a senior, bro, literally about to start life. He was literally about to start life and just gets killed by this dumbass kid.
Confronted by a group of police officers who arrived on the scene promptly, within minutes of the initial gunfire. Williams dropped his weapon and surrendered. In court, Williams was facing 2 counts of first-degree murder and 13 counts of attempted murder. His family revealed how much his actions affected everyone.
He was a real kind kid. I do not condone what he did. I do not condone the way he went about trying to resolve his issues whatsoever. He made a very bad choice.
Eventually.
Yeah, where did he get the gun from, though? I'm pretty sure he got the gun from your old hag ass, right? Right? Where did he learn to use it, though? Right? Like I said, some of these parents need to be getting arrested too.
Williams received 50 years to life in prison, with the possibility of parole after 5 decades.
The whole world has problems. Yes, everybody got problems. That doesn't mean go kill people.
The same cannot be said for the mass shooter, Anderson Lee Aldrich.
I'm trying to leave the damn fight, you dumb fat ass. Shut up! You shut up. What are you gonna do? Shut up!
Keep following me and I'm gonna you up.
Who's facing charges for 5 murders.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You not effing nothing up but a burger, nigga. You not effing nothing up but a pizza. Like, be quiet, bro. You're not doing nothing. The only thing you messing up is the world when you jump.
Murders in Colorado.
Police say at least 5 people are dead after a shooting at a Colorado Springs nightclub.
The shooting happened just before midnight at Club Q. That's an LGBTQ nightclub.
In November 2022, Anderson killed 5 people and injured 19 others with an AR-15 style rifle at Club Q nightclub. This wasn't the first time Anderson dealt with police.
Bro.
According to reports, in June 2021, Anderson allegedly began loading bullets into the magazine of a Glock handgun and aiming it at his grandparents. When things
aiming it at your grandparents?
Settled down, he then grabbed a mysterious box from his room and claimed it was a homemade bomb, leading to a SWAT team arriving at his house. Now we go to court. Aldrich arrived disheveled and beaten. According to reports, after the shooting, 2 people in the club tackled and restrained him until police arrived. Aldrich pleaded guilty and was given the opportunity to speak, but denied it. Following this, the judge pronounced his sentence.
You would receive 5 consecutive...
Did it just say that he denied that he did it? There's no way they just said that, right?
Life sentences to the Colorado Department of Corrections without the possibility of parole. This paperwork also reflects that you would be receiving 46 consecutive 48-year sentences for the attempted murder counts, followed by mandatory periods of parole.
Aldrich was sentenced to life imprisonment and refused to apologize to the victims or take responsibility for what happened. However, it's not the first time a mass shooter showed no remorse for his actions, just like what happened in the notorious case of James Holmes.
Oh no, just look at this nigga, bro. Like, I can already tell, like, it's just...
911, where's your emergency?
I already know it was him.
I can't hear you. Give me the address again. There's gunshot. What address?
A graduate of neuroscience and a former PhD student who's facing charges for 24 counts of first-degree murder and 116 counts of attempted murder. On July 20th, 2012, James Holmes walked into a movie theater in Aurora, Colorado, where a screening of The Dark Knight Rises was playing. According to reports, by this
wait, I think I remember this, bro. The shooting in the movie theater.
Point, Holmes had already swallowed a handful of pain pills, anticipating the result of what he was about to do. The movie would air for about 30 minutes before Holmes would make his way to his car to retrieve gas canisters, a shotgun, and a rifle. When he returned, horror struck.
911, where's your emergency? I can't hear you. Give me the address again. There's gunshot. What address?
He fatally shot 12 people and injured 70 others. After he was arrested, police went to his home to search for further evidence, but what they found was even more shocking than expected. Holmes anticipated that the police would be going back to his house, so he booby-trapped it with dozens of
No way, bro. This nigga's trying to be Joker in real life, bro. Dead ass. And it's not even funny, too. Like, it's actually insane how crazy people are. And, you know, this doesn't surprise me because if you guys remember at the beginning of this video, they said he had a PhD and he was a graduate, right? So, you know, not only is this motherfucker crazy in the head, but he's also smart enough to do shit like this. Smart enough to come up with a freaking grand plan to take out a whole bunch of people and shit, bro. That's scary, bro. That's scary. Yeah, terrorist ass activity. That's literally that's terrorist shit, bro.
Explosives and incendiaries. Holmes's case only gets crazier in court when he arrives with freshly dyed orange hair. According to reports, he dyed his hair like this to resemble the Joker. Holmes's defense team entered a plea deal of not guilty by reason of insanity. They supported this defense by showing footage of James running into walls and appearing manic while he was being held in a cell. But the judge presiding over the case didn't agree.
I am 100% sure.
No, he's not. He's crazy for sure. He's like not in his right mind, but he's not insane, if that makes sense, chat. Because for him to do all that bomb shit and everything, like you have to be present to be doing all that, bro. Like, he's smart to do that. Is he crazy? Yes, but he's not insane.
That these are just and fair. I want to make it clear that it is the court's intention that the defendant never set foot in free society again.
Holmes was found guilty of all charges and sentenced to 12 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole, plus 3,318 years. However emotionless James Holmes' reaction to his sentence was, how does it compare to the cold reaction of 18-year-old Devin Erickson, who's facing 2 counts of first-degree murder and 44 additional charges, including attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder? On May 7th, 2019, Devin Erickson and accomplice Alec McKinney walked into Colorado High School with the worst intentions imaginable.
Is the shooter down or is the shooter still shooting?
I'm gonna watch the change for real after this.
At least 3 people I know have been injured. Okay. Do you have a description on him? Devin Erickson? Okay.
According to reports, Erickson and McKinney targeted a classroom of students sitting in the dark as they watched a movie at the end of their senior year.
Wow,
the two entered through separate doors to maximize the number of students they could kill. They took the life of Kendrick Castillo and injured 8 others before their guns started to jam. Then students began bravely rushing the shooters to defend their classmates. Police body cam captures the moment the police arrested McKinney and Erickson.
How many shooters do you have?
Two. There's two, yeah.
Why?
He was making me give him a bunch of stuff and that is me. I was just supposed to officers work. Because there was only one who was going to let me live.
Now we go to court, where Erickson's grandfather began by addressing the court.
Lying grandpa. I'm also his best friend. Or I consider Devin my best friend. I was asked...
Grandpa, I ain't gonna lie, shut up.
After I bragged about Devin, said, it seems you love Devin quite a lot. My answer was, I not only love him, it's unconditional love.
I don't
will
care.
Never stop loving him. He made a big mistake, yes, but he's a great guy.
Prosecutors contended that Erickson was not as kind as his grandfather was leading the jury to believe.
Obviously not.
The one who secured the weapons and loaded the weapons. The one who snuck them into the school. The one who blasted a hole in Kendrick Castillo and shot 2 other students. That person is in the courtroom with us right now.
Erickson remained mostly silent throughout much of the trial. Given the chance to speak, he chose not to provide an explanation or justification for his actions. Instead, he was seen hiding his face and avoiding eye contact with the family members in attendance. Instead, his defense painted him as a vulnerable child who was roped into Alec McKinney's plan.
He's not a monster, he's not a demon, and he's not evil. He's a confused adolescent kid.
Here is the moment where Erickson would learn his sentence.
He's 18 years old. I mean, this probably happened when he was like 17, maybe 16, because trials do take a long time to happen. I know that. But still, you are way old enough to know what you're doing. So stop this bullshit. Oh my God, bro. Like I said, like these lawyers that have to take on cases like this, they just look like restarted, bro.
I consider the things that you did to be so heinous, so violent, and so far-reaching that warrants the following sentence. Counts 1 and 2, which are murder in the first degree. 1 is with deliberation, 2 is extreme indifference. Life without parole, those will run concurrent to each other. That's for the death of Kendrick Castillo.
Ultimately, Erickson was found guilty of first-degree murder and 45 additional crimes related to the attack. Judge Teresa Michelle Slade handed down a life sentence without the possibility of release for Erickson, plus 1,200 years. While McKinney received a life sentence, given his status as a minor, he may become eligible for parole in 20 years. Erickson displayed little emotion upon hearing his sentence. Devin and Alec got what they deserved. But what about a school shooter who gets what he wants?
I want to be put away, where I can't hurt anybody.
This is Sky Boucher. On April 20th, 2018, in Ocala, Florida, a 19-year-old Sky Boucher carried out a school shooting at Forest High School. Around 8:25 a.m., Sky can be seen rushing into the school while holding what appears to be a guitar case. According to reports, Sky then ran into the hall's restroom. Inside the case were a 1930 sawed-off shotgun, gloves, and a tactical vest. Then, a 17-year-old junior named Evan walked into a stall in the same restroom Sky was in. Sky then shot the bottom of the stall door that Evan was in, leaving him injured and screaming in pain. Code Red lockdown was ordered.
Hey, lock this school down.
Only minutes after the shooting, police would find Sky in a classroom where he surrendered.
Down on the ground. What the? Put your hands behind your back.
I said the gun's in front of the restroom.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir.
What are you saying?
I wasn't raised by the right people.
Are you?
Dude, oh my God, bro. I don't know how cops. I couldn't be a cop, bro, because I wouldn't be able to keep my composure like this. Like this dumbass kid, bro. I would literally slap the absolute goddamn white off his face, bro. I would slap him so hard. This nigga, bro, oh my God, bro. I wasn't raised by the right people. I wasn't raised by... My parents were mean. Shut the fuck.
Kidding me? How did you get up here with a shotgun?
God damn, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like, chat, imagine if everybody in the world that's going through stuff in life and didn't get raised right and stuff. Imagine, like, we all have reason to just go around shooting people then? Like, just because my life's hard, that means I can go shoot people with a shotgun at a school? Like, what the f...
Are you kidding me? Holy cow.
Sky admitted to a life marked by neglect, violence, and mental health struggles since childhood, emphasizing that he was not having a good day. His intentions were to isolate himself to avoid...
Chat, imagine if we all have bad days, right? Chat, imagine, like, you know, when I got my strike on YouTube, you know, obviously I couldn't make money and post and stuff. Imagine I'm like, oh my god, YouTube gave me a strike. I gotta go shoot somebody. Like, dude, you see how stupid that sounds?
Others.
I didn't even think the gun would work. That's why I pointed out the door. So then I just shot.
Are you at least thankful, though, that no one...
Yeah, I'm very thankful. Because I didn't even know I hit someone until the news reporter said, "Are you..."
What do you mean you didn't know you hit? Didn't they say he shot at a stall that somebody walked in? Like, wait, what?
Did you know that kid? Or I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sky Boucher then went on to say he's hoping for life behind bars so that he can repeat what he did.
I want to be put away, or I can't hurt anyone.
In court, Sky faced charges of terrorism, aggravated assault with a firearm, carrying a concealed firearm, and armed trespass on school property. Consequently, he received a 30-year prison sentence with a requirement to serve 25 years before parole consideration. Additionally, he was handed an extra 30 years of probation and ordered to pay restitution. If you thought these reactions were shocking, you'd be amazed at this video of the craziest courtroom moments of all time.
That's crazy, chat. That's crazy. This is a good video, though. If you guys like videos like this, make sure you guys smash a like. Make sure you guys like the video and tell me other videos you guys want me to react to. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.